Hello my people, welcome to Gist with Brenda. Abeg una wanna follow my page, wanna share, wanna like, and wanna comment. Because I always want help for make my page grow. Thank you very much for your support. I say yes my people, I can't today can't talk about America again. These days when I destroy the see some had America video the way the video they arrest me, they didn't even my spirit rest. And since I know say a lot of African, a lot of Cameroonian they America, I did try for use those videos to also for create awareness for that direction. And I know say a lot of when I dey home, when I do a chauffeur when I prepare for take Mexico road or anyhow for enter America. So and America be more common for our society people they go there the through lottery and through different means. So now I thought, okay, why are they also they do the normal vlogging? I also use opportunity. If I see some video where things say we feel learn from it, we feel profit from it, I bring and can show now. And I know say for the our page, we always try for bring video where it teach, not be only about Kongosai. Even inside that Kongosai, we still try to get morals, forget the moral lesson from the Kongosai with the year. Yeah, so this video I place on a video for some Black American veterans, or veteran home and can where you go war, where they go fight, they go defend their country for war, for Vietnam, for Ukraine, however war they go on for Russia, any side where the country send them, there they go. So most of these people then when they come back they get the PTSD, you know, that they be traumatized because they think that they don't see them and things that they don't go through. So this woman come back now, they say yeah, if it's not the active again, the active time they don't finish because I believe same one reason or the other. You know, if you go work again like a soldier, you know, you don't come now retirement because they don't tell you they don't feel take it again, me continue. So now you get to come now can start to live a normal life. Because I don't realize a lot of we Africans they will go America or they want to go join military, for go join army, for go defend the country. You know, for join military, not be only say for go shoot, go for go fight. If you go as a mechanic, if you go any job where you know anything, if you go as different thing. But how will you do for that play where those things that they happen? You know, we'll say I be only cook, I know they go for go fight, and I not get for deal with those things. I need to see those things, need to worry me because I go hear stories them. You go lost your mate the way they go, they no go come back. So somehow, actively or passively, you go also go through the whole of this war trauma, you know. So before you want to come out Cameroon, come Africa, say you want to go join military, you get for no say you need a support system. Even America, they will be born and brought up there. A lot of them, they when are homeless people, they're there for street. Now this kind of one way we no go see them for social media easily. Where you need how you mostly see how person come on for me come go surprise the family that they celebrate, they be nice or man be happy. But a lot of people they be homeless, they be traumatized, they come, they not fit stay for their house because of one trauma or the other. They go land for street, they start to take all these hard substance them, they start to drink, their line go down the drain. Those things are only the same. So now as I play this video, I'm gonna see this woman, I'm gonna hear his story. Which way it happened for you. After we come back, how we end for street, how we lost a picking. You know, people they get different story for talk. This type of thing, I will make and say we will be grateful for our life. For Africa, we get so much support system. But a lot of people do they get this entitlement mentality. We really still appreciate the little things of our relatives them. That they try for doing for we because they expect they get for do more. But for this outside where you did, any man for yourself got for we, or if they want to support you, say you know one year, you know want follow the rules, you know want support the people that remove their hand because a lot of people in the way their mental health not this stable, they deal with a lot. They don't get the power for the carry your own problem and your own stubbornness other for you, who do you be an adult. Because a man got you an adult at 18 years old, once you don't be 18 years old, you be an adult. So if you decide say you want to throw tantrum, you don't want to be responsible for your life. Now so to all man will move your hand for you. Someone now listen to this woman, he come over war, he come back, he be the stay with the family. But no be stay with the family. Because for some minor reason where it not make sense, me I will not understand them. Their family gang that they worry them for that their area. Yes, American and other people that they get them. A lot of things that they go on for the way we will not meet them, they need to talk about them. They can't attack una, they can't attack people, they remain people, then they attack houses, they can't tell us so now. Therefore, the pay just how these boys that they do them for man you now. You get for the pesos as so money, if you not pay so money, will do so thing. So they have their own spray gravity, they don't spray all this kind of crisp spray for their house. You know if stay for that kind of house because say it don't come up, it is sick, you know the okay, it is sick. So he no fit stay for that house where you get that spray there. He make it inside. He need to feel calm at ease, you know. So he need white house. He need cleanliness around him. He need me the whole house be white. In order me feel white and clean inside. But the family don't want me the house be white because say that white house, it pull all these bad boys that they there for street, you can attack them. So because of that, he no fit stay for their family house. Una just imagine if I wanna listen to this woman explanation, it no go make sense. But na things that way it makes sense for this aside where would stay and where we not the plan for go they by fire by force. If you did choose a job, not just think about the money because they pay very well. As I hear, I don't know, I guess they pay well. But also think about your mental health in the long run. What all those things they will do with you before you go for that road where you want to take them. Thank you very much and bye.
You're a homeless veteran living in your car.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh, tell me about it.
Well, it started July of last year. I was in Compton. That's my home of record, where both my parents grew up and my grandparents are from. And I get a lot of my background, a lot of my upbringing from my grandparents. And after they passed away, I wanted to come back to Compton just to kind of get more of my roots after getting out of the military. So when I moved back home with my family in Compton, we got into fights and disagreements about some of my beliefs. One belief of mine is that the household should be clean. The gang activity that was happening at my grandparents' house disturbed me. My grandparents' house was never tagged with graffiti or anything like that. And when I came back to Compton last year, I saw that. So one of the disputes between me and my family was about me painting my grandparents' wall white. I have a judge, my uncle that's a judge, and he owned the house at the time, and he said, well, why did you paint the wall white? And I said, why not? Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it clean? I said, it had graffiti on there. He said, well, you don't understand because you've been away from Compton. That now will attract the gang members to come tag the house again. And I just didn't understand that. And we couldn't see eye to eye about that. So I basically kept painting the wall white till they stopped tagging it. That was a problem between me and my family. They felt I was attracting gang energy. I felt I was blocking gang energy.
So how long have you been living in your car?
So when I told my family about smoking, that helped with my PTSD, spice, they decided that was not something they would tolerate or accept living at the household. So we agreed that I was going to use my time to find a house, find an apartment with my disability, and move out of the household because I had already gone to treatment and I had decided that this was something that was going to be helpful with me. So I searched for some apartments because, mind you, I have 2 kids. And it was summertime when they had gotten through the last year of Compton, and it was summertime. And I'm using my disability, my social security, and I'm giving all the documents that you need to get, apartment. I'm waiting on the phone call. That takes time. I get the phone call back. We didn't approve you for the apartment. Sorry, you'll get something in the mail. Well, how will I get something in the mail if I'm homeless? I'm headed down Compton Boulevard, going to the park. When I get to Aranby, I believe, is the street, there's a car wash to the right, and there's a stoplight. Well, I see a vehicle going this way, and traffic's supposed to be going this way.
Yeah.
So I said, oh, it's like 11 o'clock at night. I said, oh, this guy must be a drunk driver. My way.
Right.
I pull over to the car wash. The individual pulled all the way around. I thought he was leaving. He pulled up right behind me, jumped out of the car.
Oh my gosh.
I drove just like I was in Iraq. Went right back to my training.
Wow.
Now, I can show you.
No, I was wondering why that was like that, and that makes sense.
My dream is I would love to win the lottery.
Well, I was just going to ask
That's
you to
my
end
dream.
this. Yeah.
I have dreams still.
Well,
I still
if
have
you had
dreams.
3 wishes, what would they be?
First, get my children back. I miss my children. The way they were taken, it was terrible. And they weren't taken by any authority. They were taken by family. So that's what hurts the most. It's like, who gave you the right? So my first wish would be to have my children back. If I could have them back, my heart would feel like it's back, like it's normal. Of course, to have them, I have to have somewhere to be. I have to have shelter. So any human being needs shelter. So my children, shelter, and then I would love to win the lottery. And the reason why I would love to win the lottery, my understanding about healing in people is that you need shelter, you need love, you need a little bit of laughter, a little bit of learning, a combination of all of that. And what I would do with that money is I would build a hotel. And I would have where you could come in, you could get massage, aromatherapy, food, a meal, and a place to stay. With that money, you could afford to do that. That's what I would love. That would be my dream, my business.
Thank you very much for talking to me.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming by and asking. And I mean, here's my Navy sweatshirt.
Yeah.
This bad boy has been with me for a long time. You know it's your favorite when the pockets are torn and things are tore up and you still hold on to it.
Yeah.